The word's gone round, and already there's a big turnout at one of Sydney's most popular bakeries. Of course, lining up for food in the hip inner city is entirely normal, and there's only really one item they're here for.
The watermelon cake.
Yeah, it's the best.
Can you get this in China?
Oh no, of course not. When I go back to my country, I missed it very much.
You missed the watermelon cake?
Yeah.
These three travellers from Singapore had the cake on their itinerary.
Well, it's part of our planned trip to actually come here and try some of the well-known eating places in Sydney. So yeah.
So where else are you going?
As in after this, where are we going?
Surrey Hills.
Surrey Hills.
When you travel, do you travel for the food?
Yeah, partly. Yes, definitely. But in Singapore, basically, we get a lot of food, from different countries. It's just that I think ambience-wise,
The ambience?
we don't get the local vibe, the culture and the people. Definitely nicer.
I think Sydney and Melbourne are increasingly being recognised as genuinely innovative cities with cuisine and places that people are bumping to the top of the list. I mean, if you're a destination diner, you know, if you choose your holiday time by where you're going to eat first, you know, Australia's on your radar now.
最上面这一层呢，就是有草莓，切成片的葡萄。
Black Star could well turn into a supernova. It's now caught the attention of a Sydney-based Mandarin website called We Sydney. The site's content is shared among the huge audience on the Chinese app WeChat, and We Sydney's director says Australia's food scene is a hot topic.
So Stephen, what are people talking about on WeChat?
Okay, they're talking about where to eat and they share the moment.
And how many followers do you have?
For the followers, we have about nearly 200,000 followers.
Steve Zhang says Chinese students and travellers are branching out in their eating habits, with social media helping them break down language barriers.
After we can see the photo and we know the name from the social network, we can show them photo and we can tell them this name we like to get because we can see the photo.
We were wondering, should we learn their language? Should we put up signs in Chinese? And we asked them, and they said, no, keep it exactly as it is. We want the real Australian experience.
Yeah, because we are from China, it's quite different from the food in Sydney. It's quite different from China.
Yeah, we just can't have the brunch in Sydney.
Yes.
Because in China, we don't have the chance to have brunch.
Over at Brewtown, food as food porn is the norm.
When I was setting up this place, I definitely knew that this was a place that was going to be photographed thousands of times. And I wanted to have little points of interest for customers, you know, that would kind of sing out to them, this is a good photo.
You take photos of your food. Why do you do that?
I want to show off to my friends in China.
What do your friends say online?
Maybe they feel jealous and they say that if they come to Australia, come to Sydney, they also want me to take them to this place.
We've had so many tourists come here the past 5 days with our global response. We've become a global sensation overnight. It's been phenomenal. The biggest one, which has sort of blown everyone away, there's a social media site called 9gag, and he's got about 18.4 million followers. He's actually posted the photo, and we've received around 650,000 likes.
Ready, steady, smile.
An Australian food blogger who's watched the number of overseas diners grow is Eileen Chai. She's a destination diner herself, Instagramming her way between Hong Kong and Sydney.
Hong Kong is like a second home to me, and there's a lot of food that I miss there that isn't available here, and so I'd go back and forth.
So you've got friends in Hong Kong?
Yeah, of course, yeah. So,
and what do they say?
So they're really interested to try because they see a lot of things on Instagram as well. So we interact on Instagram a lot, and they'll come here and they'll seek out, something that's really popular here or something that looks good. I think most of the things that they see are something that looks very photogenic, and they'll come here and they'll want to take a photo of that and try it. Can you hold the side of the plate?
Yep.
I'll show you how.
So how much time do you actually spend on this as opposed to eating?
Hopefully not too long, because food does go cold, so you wouldn't want to leave it out for too long. Just quick enough to take a good shot, and then you just take a lot of photos, and then you pick one that you think is good.